Hi everyone, it's Kira and welcome to my channel. Today I present you with another episode of Finding Dakota. And in this episode,
Oh,
we're going to get
Menorca
into,
baby Sibo.
as you can see, the
Fleza,
title, The City.
Bushar.
Dakota and Ysenia have decided they are going to go to the city for the weekend because in the last episode, if you remember, Dakota had called Jenny and asked like, "Hey, can you take Forrest for the weekend? Like, I need a break." And so that's kind of what we're gonna get into this episode. Up, not the walls being up. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It says it's like it says it on the calendar. We're gonna head into the city, a night in the city, and then tomorrow is Halloween. So I'm gonna get them to travel together. I'm probably gonna have Yesenia join the household. Okay, so we're here in the city. In San Myshuno, we're in the art district because Dakota decided she wanted to go to an art gallery. She hasn't been to one in the city. She's only ever been to like, the ones around Brindleton Bay. And she's like obviously has the art aspiration and like art's her passion. So she wanted to come and enjoy and see some art. Now, she brought Yesenia along because Yesenia is her best friend. She's kind of wanting to just hang out with her best friend. It's been a minute. She's been in mom mode, mom duty for quite some time. So her and Yesenia, as you can see, they're very opposite, but that's her best friend and she loves her. I am gonna add Yesenia to the group. They can actually they're just kind of enjoying the art, kind of seeing what's going on, meeting some people, kind of mingling. We have the girls here and they're just kind of talking about like what's been going on in like Dakota's life and how she's been coping with being a new mother and stuff like that. And Yesenia's like, "Girl, it's been such a long time. I'm glad you invited me to this city. We can have a good time, get your mind off things and everything like that." Dakota's like, "Yeah." She's like, "But I kind of miss my baby." And she's like, "It's okay. It's just for the weekend. It's just for a night." She's gonna be like, "Okay, bestie." She's like, "Okay, well, let's make the night of it." And so what they're gonna do is I'm gonna hold on. There it is, Lucy. What they're gonna do is they're gonna continue to kind of look around the gallery, see what's up, see where things are. Wow. Maybe come up here and do some painting and kind of just like talk. This looks really good. Purchase the painting because it's the art gallery. Kind of talk and kind of hang out. I'm like meeting new people. I don't know who that is, but girl, meeting new people. And they're gonna go and just kind of experience the gal screenshots. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, like best friend, I'm like so glad like you were able to come with me. Like I really needed this." And Cynthia's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." But she's like, "It'd be even better if we go to a bar." And she's like, "We can't go to a bar. We're not even of age." And she's like, "Yeah, but that's what fake IDs are for." And she's like, "You know what? You're right." And so as soon as they're done with their paintings, we'll go to they're like, "Oh, well, let's finish our paintings first and then we'll go to the bar." And she's like, "Okay, yeah, let's do it." Okay, so the girls have made it to the lounge and they're like, "Oh my God, this is so exciting. We're here where we're not supposed to be and we're just gonna make the night of it." And they're like, I don't know what we're gonna order. Let's do a vodka soda." She's like, "Okay, let's get a vodka soda." She's like, "Let's do something easy, something simple, just so like we can just hang, just chill out." And Dakota's like, "Yeah, girl, okay, let's grab a vodka soda." Mind you, Dakota's never really drink like that. Like it's just And if anything, it was just a couple of beers with Ryan and like his friends and stuff like that. It was never anything hard. It was just drinks here and there. And so she's like, girl, like, should we even be doing this? Like, we're not even in proper clothes. And she's like, it's okay. Like, it's the city. It's whatever. And she's like, okay. And she's like, oh my God, this is good. What is this? And she's like, it's a vodka soda, girl. She's like, it's just some vodka and some soda water or whatever. Da, da, da. She's like, oh wow. Well, it's kind of giving me a little boost of confidence. And she's gonna be like, girl, what are you talking about? She's like, well, I kind of want to. Where the frick is the DJ? And they're gonna come over to the dance floor and they're gonna start dancing and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh. She's like, girl, there's not even anyone here, but she's like, it's us. And she's like, that's okay. She's like, we're drunk. And they're just like dancing away and having like the best time by themselves. Look at them just doing their thing, getting their groove on. And she's like, oh my God, best friend, like I've had so much fun tonight. Like I haven't had this much fun in such a long time. And she's like, oh my God, it's almost 4 a.m. She's like, girl, we need to go. She's like, well, no, let's order another drink. And she's like, "Okay, well, Yesenia's like, no, we're going to order another drink. And she's like, okay, let's order another drink. So she's going to order another round of drinks and she's going to get this time. And, you're not supposed to mix your alcohol, but, they don't really know that nor care. So she's going to get it. She's going to get, where is it? I'm looking for something that has like dark liquor because you're not supposed to mix. Oh my God. Oh, she's going to like, oh, let's get strawberry margarita. She's like, let me order us some strawberry margaritas. Like, that sounds good. It sounds cool. It sounds like delicious. And she's like, okay, like, let's go ahead and go for it. She's like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, yeah. She's like, barkeep, another round. We're going to do strawberry margaritas this time. And she's like, keep them coming. And she's like, and they're like, you do know it's supposed to be 5 a.m., right? And she's like, I don't care. I'm here to have a good time with my best friend. And they're like, okay. And so they do another round of the drinks and they do another round of the drinks. While they're waiting for the drinks, they're going to continue to talk. She's like, I don't know what to do. She's like, I've been thinking about Ryan a lot recently. And she's like, I don't know. She's like, best friend. She's like, are you sure? Like, you're over him? And she's going to be like, I don't know. Like, I'm just, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? She's like, are you sure you're over him? And she's like, I don't know. I'm ready to. She's like, I don't know. I just want to. She's like, I miss him. He was my person for such a long time. Why the frick did it just get dark all of a sudden? Oh my God. Like, all the lights turned off. I guess it is time for them to go. Because it is 5 a.m. Okay, so we're here at her aunt's house, and her aunt is like, yeah, girl, you can stay. Like, I've missed you. And she's like, I've missed you too, auntie. Like, I haven't seen you in such a long time. And she's like, yeah, same. She's like, how's your dad been? She's like, I don't even know. I don't even talk to him like that. She's like, I moved out. She's like, you moved out? And she's like, yeah, I unfortunately got into a situation that I kind of couldn't get out of. I mean, I could, but I didn't want to. She's like, can I stay here for the night? And she's going to say, yeah, you can stay here for the night. She's like, I'm glad you're here. And she's gonna be like, thank you. She's like, my best friend's here with me too. She's like, we ended up getting into like some impromptu shenanigans. But is it cool if we stay here? She's like, girl, it's 7 a.m. She's like, go do something. She's like, okay. So I'm gonna get them to get some. I'm gonna have her get some water because she needs it. Because she's like, yeah, you can stay in my guest room. I'm gonna have her get some water and I'm gonna have her go and take a shower. And then from her shower, I'm gonna have her go to sleep because her and Yesenia have been out all night. Yesenia's probably gonna come over here and grab a snack or something. She's in like, that was a quick meal. I'm probably gonna have a snack of like a pepperoni pizza roll up, and then from there, she's gonna use the bathroom and then also go to bed because she doesn't. Where the frick is Dakota? Where's she at? Oh, I don't know why. Why do you walk all the way downstairs? To go okay, Sims are annoying. Yeah, she's gonna be like, oh my god, like I needed this, like this, I need to cure this non-existent hangover that I have, and like to soak up all this alcohol. As you can see on the calendar, it is Halloween, and so since the girls are in the city, they're gonna be like, huh, let's throw a Halloween party. And let's kind of see where that takes us. So they're gonna do, but that's not gonna happen until later tonight. For now, they're just gonna try and get over these hangovers that they have and these feelings that they're feeling because they've never drinking so much. And before she actually goes to bed, I'm probably gonna have her sit here and then pump because she's mom, and I don't. She didn't tell her aunt that she's had a kid just yet. She's like, I don't know. She's like, I don't want to tell her what's going on. She's like, I just want to be brief and be like, I just moved and stuff like that. And she's like, okay, well, these are some of the things that are happening. And from here, her aunt's gonna be like, her aunt's just, her aunt's rich. So this is Dakota's aunt. It's her dad's sister. And she is the it girl, rich. I live in the best penthouse in the city. I'm a lawyer. That is her. She is very not distant from her family, but she doesn't really talk to them like that, mostly because she's a workaholic. She has no relationships, really. She more so has like woohoo relationships. And so she's like a different string of guys every day, every week, and stuff like that. That's where her extent of relationships come in. She's just more about herself. She doesn't really want kids, doesn't want anything like that. She does eventually want to get a cat so she's not alone because at one point her family was like, are you not feeling alone? She's like, no, like it's not like that. And they're like, okay. But Dakota's kind of feeling a little sad. I know it says like shared sadness and all that, but she is sobering up, which is good from drinking. So, but she's feeling a little sad because she's missing her baby. She's like, oh my God, my son. Like, I haven't been away from him this long in forever. And so she's relaxing and she's kind of watching some TV and she's like having both the girls go to sleep and kind of sleep off their hangover because obviously they're not in the best of minds right now. And I will see you guys when they wake up. It's later in the evening and the girls are awake and they're like, all right, so what else are we gonna do? Like I'm kinda bored. And Ysenia throws out the idea of having a party. She's like, okay, well let's have a party. And so they're gonna throw a party, and because her aunt is like, she's gonna she's not gonna she's gonna let them throw a party. She's like, she's a cool aunt. She doesn't really it's not that she doesn't care. She's gonna just be like, yeah, y'all can throw a party. Like, it's cool. Like, she's like, I'm not really ever home anyway. So it's like, it's fine. So I'm gonna have her come tap the keg. And oh, they have a sentiment. She had a sentiment with Akira. Oh, yeah. That was something else. From some background stuff. Oh, girl. You messed up tapping the keg. Can you try again? Can you try again? Thank you. Or her aunt went. Game glitches. But I'm gonna have her come over here and talk to Ysenia and be like, hey, like, we should, like, Ysenia's gonna be like, we should totally throw a party. And Dakota's like, are you sure? Like, I don't know about that. Like, this is my aunt's house. And she's gonna be like, your aunt seems cool. I don't think she'll care. She's gonna be like, okay, like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, like, totally. She's like, okay. She's gonna be like, okay, well, she's gonna be like, okay, let's do it. So I'm gonna have Dakota. I don't think he can be gold because it's a holiday, but I am gonna have her. I think it's under social. She's like, yeah, we should totally throw a party. She's like, okay, who are we gonna invite? She's gonna be like, I don't know, like I don't really know a lot of people anymore because I've been at school recently. She's like, well, let me handle the invite list, and she's gonna be like, okay. So they're gonna have where is it? Where is it? Spooky party. There it is, a spooky party. And it's gonna be these two as the host. And they're gonna invite Lucian. They're gonna invite Orange Bailey Moon. I'm not gonna invite her siblings because her siblings are like they're gonna invite Tucker because he's the dealer, but she don't know that. They're gonna invite his sister. They'll invite Jimmy, and then I'll have the other people that I want to be here. It was like, girl, like, who do you think is gonna show up? She's like, I don't know. Like, she's like, I don't know. What do you like? Who do you want to show up? She's like, I hope everybody shows up because like I'll be so embarrassed. And I'm gonna have her place to get some music started. Oh look, it's Orange. Look at Orange Bailey Moon. Like Orange Bailey Moon looks so good. And she's gonna be like, hey, thanks for coming. Share the Halloween excitement. And then she sees someone and she's like, oh my god, like, who is this? And she's gonna have a friendly introduction to Eve. She's like, oh my god, who is this? Like, I don't even know this person, but they look good. She's like, I didn't think I could be so attracted to a person before. But oh, look at her in her dance move. She's like, oh girl, you're getting it. She's like, get it, girl. What the frick is Ysenia? Oh, Ysenia is back here tending to the bar. And then I don't know if this is enough space, but I'm gonna have her do a keg stand with Dakota. She's like, what are you supposed to be, a firefighter? She's like, no, I didn't dress up for this. She's like, oh, I'm gonna have Dakota come over here and grab a drink and kind of get more into like the mood of the party. Kind of see where things go. I'm gonna have her grab, where is it? Yeah, she grabbed herself a drink. She's like kind of just in a way, she's like kind of the happiest she's been in a while. So the beer and all the alcohol and the fun of the party kind of has Dakota feeling a little confident. So she's gonna go ahead, she's gonna like throw out a bold pickup line to Eve because they were chatting, because they were kind of chatting all night, and she's gonna be like, oh my god, I don't know why none of this like cleared. Like she did a lot of this stuff. Like she throws out a bold pickup line and she's gonna be like, hey, like, I know the night, she's like, the night's still young. She's gonna be like, do you want to go somewhere? And we're gonna see where this kind of takes us. And look, see, like Eve's kind of feeling it. She's like, ooh, like, I don't know who you, she's like, I never do this, but she's like, would you like to come back to my place? And she's gonna be like, really? Are you serious? She's gonna be like, yeah, totally. I would love to go back to your place. So the girls make it back to Eve's apartment and they're sitting here talking and joking and just kind of having a good time. And okay, so one thing kind of led to another, and you can see they're kind of feeling it. They're kind of feeling each other. And so Dakota kind of makes her move. She was kind of shy, but she was like, no, we're doing it. She's like, I'm going through with it. I'm doing it. I'm going to do something for me. And so she did. Okay. So as you can see, some things are happening and they end up woohooing. I'm going to leave you guys here on a cliffhanger. I know it's a little extra, but I'm going to leave you guys here. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye, everyone.